you're interested in van life, you probably realize by now that vans can be pretty expensive. This van I'm sitting in right now has an MSRP of over $181,000. So this is how a family of four has been able to purchase a camper van. If you're new here, my name is Mike. This is Two Brother Adventures. We post weekly videos for outdoor activities with our two toddlers. These are the 5 things that we did to be able to purchase a camper van. And stick around for the end for a test to see how much you can afford. As a disclaimer, I'm no financial expert. I'm just sharing the things that we did prior to purchasing a van. Before purchasing a van, we realized that our kids were well more behaved when we got them outside and into nature. So we purchased this van to help us get outside more and explore the world around us. So the first thing we did is got it on a budget. We use an app called Every Dollar. So every dollar that comes into our bank accounts and every dollar that leaves our bank accounts, we have accounted for. Once we got on a budget, we realized we were spending a lot of money on things that we really didn't value in life. So we were able to cut them out and create a lot more margin in our budget. Step number 2 was pay off all of our consumer debt. We used the debt snowball method. We listed out all of our debts from smallest to largest and put all of our extra income to the smallest debt until it's paid off, and then the next largest and the next largest. Once all of our debts were paid off, that created even more margin in our budget. Once we realized that we really wanted to purchase a van, step number 3 for us was to trade in one of our daily drivers. This allowed us to put a larger down payment towards the van, and it allowed us to only have to maintain 2 vehicles instead of 3. In our current situation, Mandy mostly works from home, so prior to purchasing the van, we really only use 1 vehicle at a time. But there's another great reason why we went with the Storyteller was it sits on the 140 chassis. It fits into a normal parking spot, and it's really easy to get around in town. It's an all-wheel drive vehicle, and it's just super fun to drive. Step number 4 for us was to only look at used vans. We did not want to take that initial hit on depreciation in case we ever wanted to trade this vehicle in at a later date. We did not want to lose even more money if we would purchase this new. And as a side note, Storyteller uses the see-through pricing, so all their pricing throughout the entire United States is the same on every van, so there is really no negotiating on price for new vans. Step number 5 for us was to use a 20-year loan. Obviously, this isn't the smartest thing financially, but it did allow us to keep our monthly payments fairly low. So this leads me to our little bonus tip we used to figure out how much we could afford. And after looking at our budget, we decided that if we put all the money that we're going to pay for this van on our kitchen table and burn it every single month, that financially it wouldn't ruin us and it wouldn't really change the trajectory of our financial future. We would still continue to save the same amount of money every month and continue to save for our kids' college every month. So this allowed us to feel comfortable making this purchase. So hopefully this helps somebody who's considering purchasing a van. We did a ton of research, went to a bunch of RV shows prior to purchasing this van. So if you guys have any questions, drop a comment below and I'll make sure I get back to you. For us so far, this van has been totally worth it. We were able to get outside more, travel, and go on a ton more adventures with our kids. And so far, we've been totally enjoying the Storyteller. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to see more content like this. See you guys next week.